What's up, party people? G5 Productions in the place to be. Superman First Class in the mix. And today we're going to be talking about the Shure SBC 200 battery charger. Let's get it. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I'm excited for a couple of different reasons. We have finally reached over 1,000 subscribers thanks to you all, so I appreciate your support. I'm also excited about this particular video though, because it's going to be a part of a series. I use the Shure QLXD microphone systems and I get asked lots of questions. Sure, we could all get on YouTube or wherever and read the books and the manuals and the tech specs and all that stuff like that. My style of shooting videos is really to show you the practical ways that I use it. I try to answer questions like why I'm using a particular gear set, and when I get asked questions, I usually answer them as soon as I can, given time and all that good stuff. So without further ado, before we get into the Shure SBC 200 battery charger and its description, if you guys don't mind, please smash that like button, subscribe to our channel to help us to continue to grow. And if you want to keep up with all these videos that we're putting out, all you got to do is rock that bell. Let's get it. So here it is, everybody. What you see is what you get. This is the Shure SBC 200 battery charger. It is a dual docking charging station here. And what I like about it, out of all of Shure's battery chargers, because they do have an 8-bay charger, I believe they have another one that's for Axient. And the 8-bay is more like a charge the battery only type deal. So I went with this option because it does allow for expansion to build onto it with other units like it. And also it's allowing you to dock a battery, the body pack, and the microphone. So I thought this was the perfect fit for what I do, because people ask me things like,
why did you choose this one?
Basically because I'm so high paced and I'm in and out of events like day after day, or sometimes even a couple of different events in the course of a day if it's early enough and I can reasonably accommodate that. Well, I like to just dock things. And another good way to justify this is sometimes I do all day events. You guys have been to festivals and stuff like that. Well, at some point throughout the day, you are going to have to change the battery. So for me, it's much easier to just dock it. And I think from what I remember, if I were to say dock this for 1 hour from a completely discharged battery, it would allow for 50% of the battery. And the batteries do go up to 10 hours. We'll talk about the batteries themselves more in depth in another video. And if you want to get full charge though, you have to dock it for like 3 hours to get full charge.
So what comes with the system when you order it in this configuration?
Mounting screws right here. You got this cool Allen key. We're going to talk about that here in a moment. And then we got the unit itself. Here's the IC cable with a power brick and a locking barrel connection so that your power remains secure into the bottom of the charging unit. So as I said before, the charging unit is a dual dock station for battery, body pack, and handheld microphone. On each side, it usually comes with some rubber grommets, but I have them removed here because we're going to mount another one to this here coming up. But on the other side, they are in place. Now, you can mount up to 4 of these units together. And here's the cool thing. When I initially ordered this, it did come with everything you see here, but you can order just this configuration right here. And the reason why is because when you are mounting up to 4 of these together, one will power all of the rest of them. And I'm going to show you how that's actually accomplished. So here's a second unit, and basically what I tend to do with these two, because it's the only two that I actually have, is drop these 2 screws right down here in the side port. So here we go. So that's 1, and here is 2. Now I have very small hands, so I can reasonably reach down in here and get these screws kind of finger tight. But if you should run into that problem because you have bigger hands or it's just too tight down there, all you got to do is take this Allen key and handle it, right? Now here's the deal. I'm going to turn this sideways on purpose because I actually am trying to make a point here. On this Allen head, they have a ball type Allen head on the end of it. So what that allows you to do is, versus a traditional Allen key where everything just goes straight all the way to both edges, What the ball allows me to do is, because this screw is on an angle, when I put the ball of the Allen key in the top of the head, look how far that sets out. If that's contrasting to help, but look how far that sets out. And I don't have to be like trying to get so straight on there that I'm scratching up the unit while I'm putting in the screws. The other cool thing is I can turn this out just as far just fine, right? So what I'm doing now is turning the first screw just nice and snug, right? You don't have to be overbearing about it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take care of the second screw now. So it's really just that simple, and I hope you guys are not being overwhelmed with information or anything like that. Now, to get a little bit more torque on this is when I'm gonna take the short side, put it in there, and use the long side as getting just a little bit more leverage, right? Now again, you are screwing these into a brass threaded section, so don't go overboard with tighten, right? Just nice and snug. The other thing I would like to emphasize for sure is do not, I repeat, do not do that with the power plugged in. So notice I have no power plugged in here, right? So that's what it looks like so far. And again, you can dock up to 4 of these together, power any one of them, and it'll send the power to all 4. So let's go ahead and get the power all hooked up here. All right, so not trying to insult anybody's intelligence, right? The IC cable goes into a wall outlet of some sort, and then right into the power brick here. And then of course, we're gonna put this into the bottom here. Now, this is a locking barrel connector, and I really appreciate that because I've seen live sound guys before put these in a rack drawer, and they kind of wire it inside the rack, so all they have to do is open up the drawer and pull out the batteries or whatever, or charge the batteries, or sometimes, you know, however it works, right? But either way, if you pull the drawer and then that barrel connector is not threaded in and comes unplugged, that's just something else for you to have to deal with, right? So as you can see, we do have the green light, which means the unit is powered. So how do we verify these two? Well, they are ready to charge. There's no power switches or nothing like that. So here we go. We can dock a battery on it. We can dock the body pack or a handheld microphone, right? And that's the cool thing about this. It's so versatile how we can multi-dock different stuff, right? So if you're in a pinch and time is of the essence and you're just in between sets, maybe the DJ is gonna play for 15 minutes or so, hey, why not just jam this right here instead of undoing the microphone, take the battery out, put it in there and stuff like that, right? So that's pretty simple for me. Now, if I could simulate creating a fault here, let's see if I can do that. Sometimes the battery may get in here a little weird or whatever. If that happens, there is a yellow fault light. It basically tells you the battery cannot be charged. So maybe the battery is so old that, hey, it just lost its life and can't be charged, or sometimes dock wrong, just take it out and reset it. So the next light you have is a red light. Now, if it's red, that means it's like from 0 to about 90% charged. And then if it's red green, it's between 90 and 100% charged. And if it's green, it's up to 100% charged, like 99 to 100% charged, right? That's just the way it works. And there's 2 rows of lights, right? So as you can see, in this case, the bottom row of light is red. That means this battery is between 0 and 90% charged. And the one up top is green, so that means my body pack is fully charged. And then same thing over here. So don't get it confused. There are actually 2 rows of lights. There's a light that represents the bottom dock, and there's lights that represents the top dock, right? And so that's pretty much it in a nutshell for this system. So there you have it, party people. We just talked about the Shure SBC 200 battery charger. If you got any questions, please leave those down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about it, or would you consider getting something like this? I do want to answer this much though. I know right off the bat that this system is compatible with Shure QLXD and Shure ULXD. I'm not quite sure about Axient systems. I believe it is, but that's something you guys can look up for yourselves, right? I just wanted to show you that for me, I chose this unit because I have 8 Shure QLXD handheld microphones and at least 3 body packs, And so from day to day, between a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, sometimes even a Sunday, I may very well interweave between concerts, DJing, little gigs, big gigs, whatever. Either way, I don't really have a lot of time to be changing batteries out, so I would much rather come home, dock everything, and keep it moving. So that's it, party people. I hope you got some value out of this. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And if you want to know more about G5 Productions, you can always check us out at www.g5productions.com. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and to keep up with all these videos, all you got to do is rock that bell. Let's get it.